On April 10th, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. As the largest passenger ship of its time, its construction had captured the attention of the press, making the vessel famous long before its maiden voyage. Dubbed the Millionaire Special, it was a testament to opulence and luxury, offering the finest amenities to those who could afford them: spacious guest quarters, lavish meals, and of course, the most tasteful of nudes. However, much like Jurassic Park, the Titanic wasn't designed solely for the super rich. People from all walks of life and economic backgrounds were welcomed aboard this modern marvel of engineering, invited to bask in the wonder of what human ingenuity could achieve. And so, just after 12 p.m., the greatest ship ever constructed embarked on its first journey, taking with it the hopes and dreams of its passengers and the bold promise that not even God himself could sink it.
I'm king of the world!
4 days later, at 9 a.m., the Titanic received the first of 6 warnings about icy conditions from a boat called the Coronia, followed a few hours later by another message relayed by the RMS Baltic from the much smaller Greek ship, the Athenia. This warning is what prompted Captain Edward Smith to make a slight course correction, hoping that the warmer waters further south would prevent icebergs from posing a threat. However, that was not the case, and throughout the day, 4 additional warnings would be sent, all reporting ice packs, some of which were so severe that they forced other ships to come to a complete stop along their route. For reasons unknown, these warnings were either not received or ignored by Captain Smith. You see, the Titanic had a schedule to keep, and as the White Star Line's most experienced captain, Smith was determined to be sure that the company's most prestigious ship would not be late to its destination on its first trip to sea. Sadly, this meant that the Titanic's fate was sealed, and so later that night, thanks to a combination of hubris, incompetence, and bad luck, the unthinkable happened.
Iceberg, right ahead!
At 11:40 p.m., while trying to maneuver out of the path of an oncoming iceberg, the starboard side of the Titanic took massive damage.
Weird.
By midnight, it became clear to Captain Smith that the boat was destined to sink.
I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
Conditions on the boat then start to deteriorate very quickly. So, the captain orders that distress flares are fired at 12:45, and at 12:50, the ship, the Carpathia, begins making its 3.5-hour journey from its location to assist the Titanic. Unfortunately, however, it will take less than 2 hours for the Titanic to reach the ocean floor. At 11:40 a.m., the Titanic's forward deck begins to submerge. By 2:10, the stern of the ship is lifted into the air as the ship begins to break into 2 pieces. And by 12:20 a.m. on April 15th, 1912, the world's greatest ship, that not even God himself could sink, plummets to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, taking with it the lives of 1,344 men, 100 women, and 76 children.
It's Hollywood, baby.